Hello everyone, welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host, Ron13, and today we're unboxing something a little bit different from the norm. That's right, your eyes don't deceive you. That is a Master Grade symbol there. So we are unboxing the Master Grade Gundam Epyon Endless Waltz version. I got this for Christmas from a good friend of mine. They had actually had it themselves for a little while and never built it, and eventually decided that they probably weren't ever going to actually build it, and they saw how I kept looking at it and decided to give it to me. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. But for now, let's open her up and see what we got. Okay, let's see how this is going to work, because this is a little bit bigger than what I normally do. Adjust the camera a little bit. See if I can move up a little bit. Had to move the camera way back. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bags of parts. That's really cool. Let's take a look at what we got. Okay. So, first bag, a little small. Plastic on these bags looks a little cloudy. I wonder if that's just how they are, or if it's just because this kit is somewhat old. So, I'm not going to open this up, but it looks like we got your basic foil seals. Those look to be dry rub markings. And then behind that, those are either water slides, which I doubt, or clear stickers. Actually, those may be water slides. What do y'all think? I don't know. Either way, lots of cool little markings on these. Then, is there only the one runner here? Okay, so we got runner A, which has some nice yellow, gray, white, clear. Up here we got the pilot figures, so the standing one and the sitting one. Little tiny Zex marquees there. Some thruster bells, armor bits, that's part of the chest. Vents and claws and horns. Those are probably for the eyes on the dragon mode. That's probably for the chest. And I'm betting that is the face. Next up. Not doing a very economical use of the bags here. Oh, by the way, away with you. So we got runner C2, which has some armor bits, including the feet, which those are pretty big looking, especially for a Gundam wing kit. The thing to remember with the wing kits and a lot of the series from the 90s, they're very small in comparison to everything else. And then we have a polycap runner, PC205. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Like, I legit don't know what some of these are. Very interesting. This is going to be exciting to build. The last Master Grade wing kit I built was the wing Endless Waltz version, which is basically just a recolored wing Verka. Yes, I said Verka because I refuse to believe that it's actually supposed to be pronounced version KA. Away with you. Okay. Anyway, runner E with some nice gray, sort of a bluish gray actually. That's part of the chest, back. Those are skirt armor. There's the head. Not entirely certain what those are. They look like swords though, don't they? That's the shield, and that's part of the heat rod. And that's backpack stuff. Cool. And then a little bag inside this one. You know what, I may just keep these in here because I don't... These are Runner I. They're ABS. And I'm not sure what they are. I'm betting they have something to do with the heat rod. That'd be my guess. Anyway, as I was saying, last Master Grade wing kit I built was for the Wing Zero, or sorry, the Wing Endless Waltz version. And that one I think is going to be kind of a different beast than this one because it was made well before these, I think. Sorry, I'm getting my arm all in the shot there. There we go. So we got a rather substantial feeling wire. This has got to be for the heat rod, though it's super long. I didn't think it would be this long, so I don't know. Either that or it's for the... there's a wire that's connected to the... what do they call it? The high output beam saber. I call it the beam broadsword. Or maybe it does both and you're supposed to cut it in half, which would be weird. Got C1 in a more of this sort of dark red color. And yep, we got duplicate parts. So it's a copy of this section plus some other stuff for like the head, the shield, torso. Cool stuff. It's one of the things I like about doing these unboxings. It gets me excited to want to build the kit. And something I should mention is that a lot of the time my building happens at a game session that I go to, hosted by the people who gave me this. That's one of the reasons I want to do this one, because they're very interested to see what this one's like. So this is F Runner with a really cool looking beam effect part. And it is a little bit flexible. This part is a little bit thicker, but it is that sort of beam effect plastic that we've come to know. Man, that's cool looking. It practically glows. Look at that. That is cool. Okay. We got H Runner, which is ABS plastic. And this looks like some sort of this basically looks like inner frame stuff. Yeah, so we got parts for the head. Those look like they're probably hips or something. I don't know. Hands, torso, underparts for the skirt armor. That's probably the shield. Very cool. And it's all shiny. I've done enough of these now that I took a look at it. I was like, I wonder if that's ABS. And sure enough, it was. Away with you. Okay. Another ABS inner frame runner. This is the G Runner. And yeah, it looks like this is probably legs for the most part. And yep, we got 2 copies of this. So this is probably legs, maybe some arms as well. And yeah, this is all inner frame stuff. One of the cool things about the Master Grade series is that almost all of them come with an inner frame. I want to say there's maybe 1 or 2 examples where they don't, but I don't know for certain. Okay, next up we got D Runner. Again in this sort of bluish gray plastic. And yeah, this looks to be, these are definitely parts of the heat rod. That's part of the foot. So there's going to probably be a D2 or just a straight up copy of this runner. I'm betting that's an edge of one of the wings. Which, dang, that's huge. And yeah, the only Epyon kit I've ever built was the old 1/144 scale thing. So this doesn't quite compare to that, does it? 1/144 scale no grade is nothing compared to a 1/100 scale MG. So these are definitely wings. How cool is that? Very curious to see how this goes. And then that, I think, is part of the shoulder armor. And, oh, yep. Big old bag of duplicates. So yeah, we got a second copy of the D Runner. And then a second copy of this, the B Runner, which I just realized I didn't identify. Cool stuff. And that is it. Except now we got the manual. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, and it calls out Frozen Teardrop, which was a sort of a audio drama thing where they also had some stuff with some limited animation. I'm very interested in it because it continues the story of Endless Waltz. Or, well, Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. And of course this is all in Japanese because this is a much older kit. I think the front of the box said 2011 on it. Let's see. Yep, 2011. Construction doesn't look to be too insane though, so... Though what's cool is it looks like you have this little sphere thing for the cockpit, which is accurate to the animation, so that'll be interesting to see. Just looking at all this looks cool. Yeah, so that wire's got definitely for the beam broadsword, as I call it, and it's just super long. I guess that's part of the Endless Waltz design variation, because this obviously is not accurate to the animation. It's basically a redesigned version to go along with the other redesigns that the Gundams had. Oh, and there's a call out for what is it called? Glory of Losers or something like that. Showing the waist and the wings. Wings are what I'm kind of excited to see how they do. Yeah, because it looks like there's some extra articulation there, so they look pretty darn cool. Heat rod, I can take or leave. I think it's kind of neat, but it's going to be unwieldy, I bet. And then there's a nice painted shot of it. 1.7, I have no idea what it's talking about. Probably looks like it's talking about panel lining, which I will be doing, of course. Wondering if I'll do some weathering on this or something, I don't know. Don't want to go too crazy with it because it's already something that'll take a while for me to build. But yeah, this is really cool. Like I said, I had built the Verka Wing Zero, or Wing, but I do admit I wasn't super thrilled with the final results. I liked it, but it couldn't hold its weapon, and it felt kind of flimsy in some places. Let's try to do a better job of repacking this thing. And so I was just kind of disappointed with how slightly lackluster it was. I'm hoping this one will be a little bit better just because it's a slightly old or a slightly newer kit. Provided I'm getting all my timetables correct, which it's distinctly possible that I am completely and 100% wrong on that. It's been known to happen frequently. Pop those there. Oh, can't forget this. And put that there. But yeah, that has been an unboxing. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Let YouTube know I'm awesome, and maybe I'll become even more popular on YouTube. Wouldn't that be amazing? And yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you the next time you invade my shelf space.